So we will wait 1 more minute, let others join. 2 viewers have joined our live session, so I will wait 1 more minute, because I will tell important array problems which are important for big tech companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, FANG companies. So I will wait for 1 minute. Okay, 5 members are joined. Okay. Okay, now 6 subscribers have joined our live session. Thank you for subscribing. So let's start. So today we will discuss important array problems which are very important for coding and interview rounds for FANG companies, means Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Google. So this session is very important for cracking the coding and interview rounds. So today we will discuss the important array problems, DSA problems. I will teach you the approaches and the problems from easy to medium and medium to hard level. So we will go stepwise today and we will discuss the problem. So first we will take the two-sum problem. This is very easy level problem and this is an base of array through which the interviewer can judge you, means how you solve the problems, means he looks for the problem solving skills. So this is an easy level problem but important. In many coding and interview rounds, big tech companies ask this question. So first approach is an brute force approach where we will use two for loops and it will consume the time complexity big O of n square. So this is a brute force approach. First I will teach you the brute force approach. Okay, then here is an given example, nums 2, 7, 11 and 15 and target is 9. We have to find the two pairs that will equal to the target, means here 7 plus 2, 9, which is equal to the target, and we return their indexes. We have to return index, not the numbers at that index. Okay, so we will see the second example. In second example, target is 6 and array given is 3, 2 and 4. 2 plus 3 is 5, it is not equal to target. Then we move forward and 4 plus 2 is 6 and we return the index 1 and 2. So this is a brute force approach. What we will do, we will keep I pointer at the starting index and we will keep j pointer I plus 1, means we will put the j pointer in front of I. Okay, means at the in example 1 I pointer is at 2 and j pointer is at 7 and we will check I plus j. So I will write here code. First I will take the length of nums array. So int n equal to nums dot length and I will take I pointer and j pointer and I will implement here for loop I equal to 0, I should be less than n and I incremented. We will implement here nested for loop for traversing throughout the array. So here for j equal to I plus 1, means j will be in front of I and j should be less than n and j incremented. Okay, now we will check if nums of I plus nums of j is equal to target. If it is equal to target, then we have to put those indexes in the new array. Okay, so I will form here new array, int array equal to new int its size should be 2. Okay, because we are getting only 2 elements, not 3 and 4. So here array of 0 equal to I, and array of 1 equal to j. Okay, and simply we will return the array. So return array. Okay, let's compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled and all test cases are run successfully, and our code is accepted. Now let's submit the code. This was a brute force approach. We will see the optimal approach also. Okay, our code is successfully submitted. Now let's see the optimal approach. In the optimal approach, we will use hash map. In the hash map, we will store the differences of elements. Okay, so I will remove this all and I will keep int n equal to nums dot length, and I will create one hash map. It will contain integer comma integer. I will name it as map new hash map. Okay, hash map is created. Now we will take the difference as 0. Okay, and there is target. I will implement for loop. For int I equal to 0, I should be less than n, and I incremented. Okay, now what we will do, in the difference we will subtract that element from the target. So here is target minus nums of I. Okay, nums of I, and we will check if map contains that key. Contains that key means difference. Okay, we will also create here one array. So int array equal to new. Its size is 2 only. Okay, if it contains the difference, then we will put array of 0 into the map dot get difference. Okay, we will take the index of that difference element. Okay, and in the array 1 we will put the I. Okay, means I index. If it not contains, then we have to put that element into the map. So here map dot put nums of I comma map wait a minute, I have an call. 1 second. Okay, sorry for late guys, there was an important call. So what we will store with that element, we will store that index. Okay, so I was telling that. Okay, and simply we will return that array. Return array. Let's compile the code. Okay, here is a compilation error. Here spelling is mistake. Okay, Okay, our code is successfully compiled and all test cases are accepted. Okay, so let's submit the code. Okay, our code is successfully submitted. So this was our optimal approach for the two sum problem. Now we will move to the another problem, array problem. I am taking which are important for big tech companies interviews and coding rounds. Okay, so I will go in array section. I have taken the two sum problem. Now I am taking stepwise. So again we will solve the easy level problem, remove duplicates from sorted array. Okay, I will erase the code. Okay, here is a problem that remove duplicates from the sorted array. I will directly explain you example. Here is an given example nums 1, 1, 2. These are in sorted manner. Okay, so we have to remove that duplicates, mean 1 and 1 there is duplicate, so we have to remove 1 and return the 1, 2, and we have to return the size of that array. Okay, after the removal of element. So here after removal there is 1 and 2, so 2 is output. And in the second example 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and 4, and after removal there is an size of 5. Okay, after that we can store the duplicate elements. Okay, so let's see the brute force approach. In the brute force approach, what we will do, take one k pointer. Okay, this is an sorted array, so we will take advantage of that. Okay, so first we will traverse from the array, and if it is not equal to array, then we will shift to the kth element. Okay, I will write here code, then you will understand. I will take the size of nums array first, length, comma, and I will take the I to iterate it. Okay, and take the k at 1. Okay, because at the 0th index there will be no duplication. Okay, so I will taking k equal to 1. So I will implement here for loop, and we will take one count to count how many elements are unique. Okay, for loop I will take I equal to 0, I should be less than n, and I increment it, and we will put here condition if nums of I will take here nums of 1, means I equal to 1. Okay, so nums of 0 is not equal to, means nums of 0, no, nums of I minus 1 is not equal to nums of I. Then what we have to do, simply we have to move that element towards in the kth position. Okay, so nums of k equal to nums of I. Okay, and we will increment the count. Okay, we will increment the count, and simply we will return the count element. Okay, so count. So let's compile the code. Okay, at start count is 0. I think count should be 1 at starting. Okay, count should be 1 at starting because there is one unique element. Okay, here is an test case problem. If it is not equal, okay, am I audible? I think I was not audible. Okay, I think that I was not audible. I will again explain the code. Okay, again I will tell n is an length of nums and there is I, to iterate from the array, and k is equal to 1 and count should be equal to 1. Okay, in the for loop I will start from I equal to 1, okay, not from 0, to compare that I minus 1, okay, and we will see if it is not equal to nums of I equal to 1. Okay, and here I forgot that it should be k incremented. Okay, k should be incremented after the position. Okay, here it is not required, count is not required, and we will return the k. Let's compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled and all test cases are accepted. Let's submit the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled. Now we will discuss the optimal approach. In the optimal approach, we will use hash set, because hash set contains the holds only unique elements. Okay, so we will use hash set. Okay, but at the interview and coding round you have to not use directly hash set, because it holds the functionality, it contains the only unique elements. Okay, so you have to explain in the interview and coding that you have to explain the brute force approach only, means they will understand that you have understand the problem statement. Okay, and if you want the detailed solution, then in the description there is given the playlist link, you can watch from there. I am running the 100 days of code DSA challenge, where you can watch all these problems also, okay, in detail. So let's submit by as integer, and I will name it as set equal to new hash set. Okay, and I will take the length of nums int. I will use the for each loop. For each loop it should be num into nums. Okay, we can use simple for loop also, but I will use for each loop. Okay, and we will put into the set. Okay, okay, and if it already contains in the map, okay, hash set, if set dot add of num, we will put it into the new array. Okay, means we will slide into the previous positions. So I will take here one k equal to 0 for the index, nums of k plus plus is equal to num. Okay, we will put into the that element. Okay, okay, and we will simply return k. So let's compile the code. Okay, here is an int is missing, sorry. Let's compile the code. You have to use brute force approach only. You don't use the hash set in the big tech companies interviews and coding rounds, okay, because your point will be reduced. So I am not explaining in detail optimal approach. I will explain the brute force approach in detail. Let's submit the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled and submitted. Okay, let's take the another example, remove element. We will take remove element, easy problem. Then we will shift to the medium problem. Okay, in the remove element they have given one value. Okay, I will directly jump to the example number 1. Here is an given nums array 3, 2, 2, 3 and given value 3. We have to remove the element, means value. Okay, here is 3, so we have to remove the 3 element and we have to return the size of array. In the example 2 there is 0, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 0, 4, 2 and value is 2. So we have removed all 2 elements and shifted to the back. It should be in any order and it should be it can be at the last array. Okay, so and we have to return the remaining element number. So what we will do, I will refresh the code. Okay, simply we will create one starting pointer and ending pointer. Int, I will take the length of nums first and starting as 0 and ending as n minus 1. Okay, now we will simply implement the while loop. Okay, means while s is less than equal to end, while s is less than equal to end, what we have to check, if nums of yes is equal to value, then we have to swap those elements with the ending pointer. Okay, we will take the ending pointer first. Okay, if it is equal to value, ending value, then we have to simply decrement the e. Okay, so e is decremented, and we will put here else if condition, else if nums of yes is equal to value. If it is equal to value, then we have to swap with the ending pointer. So I will create here one new temporary variable. I will create at start only. So here it should be temp. I will swap. Okay, nums of yes equal to nums of ending, and nums of ending equal to temp. Okay, and simply we will increment the starting pointer and decrement the ending pointer. Okay, else if s is also not equal to value, then we have to increment the yes pointer. Okay, then increment the yes pointer, and simply we have to return the e plus 1. Okay, so return e plus 1. Okay, let's compile the code. Okay, here is an error. Okay, here is semicolon. Sorry guys, let's compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled. Let's submit the code. This is also a very important problem which you can solve by using two pointers. Okay, our code is successfully compiled. Let's go to the next problem. Okay, I will take best time to buy stock, and no, it is also an easy level problem. But it is important. You can watch through my playlist. Okay, I will take rotate array problem, which is a very important problem. Okay, directly I will search for it, rotate array. Okay, if you want the detailed solution, then you can watch my playlist. This is a medium level problem. Okay, so we will take this. Here I will explain in short, through which you can get the idea which are important for the interviews and coding rounds for big tech companies. This is a medium level problem. Given an integer array nums, rotate the array to the right side. Okay, case steps. So I will directly go to the example. Here is a given nums array and k. Okay, so k is 3. We have to shift those elements to the right side 3 times. Okay, means here k is 3 times. So okay, so 1 will come here, 2 will come here. Only for at first iteration all these will be at the right side, and 7 will come at the starting. Okay, I hope that you are understanding. And at the second iteration 6 will also come here, and 1 will come here, 2 will come here. Okay, and at the third iteration it will look like a 5 6 7 1 2 3 4. Okay, here in the output given that you can see this. Okay, after first iteration it will look like, and after second iteration it will look like this, and after third it will look like this. So what we have to do, approach is very simple, and brute force approach I will explain, which companies needs to know and judge you. Okay, so at starting what we will do, simply we will create one swap method to swap the array. Okay, first we will reverse full array. Okay, means it will look like this 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, we will reverse full array, and then what we will do, we will reverse it from 0 to k minus 1. Okay, index from 0 to k minus 1, means after swapping it will look like 7 6 5 4 3 2. You can write on paper, and side by side you can compare. Okay, now we will swipe from k equal to 0 to k minus 1. Okay, means 0 to 2, means 7 5 6 will be rotated, means 5 6 7 will be in the output, and at last here is 4 3 2 1. Okay, now we will swap it from k to n minus 1, means it will look like 1 2 3 4. Okay, so let's do the code. I will create one method as reverse. So void public public void reverse. I will take int nums only. I will take as array, and int starting pointer and int ending pointer. Okay. And we will use simple swapping. Okay, so you know that how simple swapping is done. Array of yes comma array of yes equal to array of e, and array of e equal to temporary. Okay, and simply we will increment the starting pointer and decrement the ending pointer. Okay, now here what we will do, we will take the length of nums. Okay, so int n equal to nums dot length. Okay, here I have missed one step, that we have to implement here while starting is less than equal to ending pointer. Okay, now I will this control X and I will put it here. Okay, I will take all these front, means you will understand properly. Okay, and we will end here while loop. Okay, now it should be here and it should be here. Okay, I will initialize it outside the while loop. Int temp. Okay, and here is an very important part, that k, we have to take the k equal to k modulus n. Okay, means k modulus n. Okay, what here it does, if the k is equal to if our array contains only two elements 1 and 2 and k holds the 5 variable, then k equal to k modulo 2 n, means n is an 2. Okay, I will write here if n is equal to 2 and our array holds only two elements but k is given that 5. Okay, then 5 modulo 2 is 1. Okay, so we have to rotate only once. Okay, means 1 2 is 2 1. Okay, I hope that you are understanding, because I can't write here. So at the first it contains 1 2. In the playlist I have explained all. After one iteration it will look like 2 1, and after second 1 2, and after third, okay, it will look like this. You can do on paper pen, then you will understand side by side. Okay, I have teached very well on paper pen. You can view from the playlist and subscribe my channel, then you can view it. Okay, here I have explained this problem very nicely. Please watch from there. Okay, now we will take here we will call the reverse method. Okay, so here reverse, in bracket what we will do, we will take the array and we will rotate full array. Okay, means reverse the full array. So from 0 to n. Okay, and at second what we will do, we will put the nums array and it will from n to k minus 1. Okay, and after third, at the third part what we will do, we will rotate, means reverse the array from k to n minus 1. Okay, and these all three are done. Okay, so let's compile the code. This is a very simple approach. Okay, I think here is a problem. Okay, array spelling mistake is there, guys. Okay, you can find this problem and a solution on my playlist. You can watch from there. Okay, here is some problem. I think here it is giving array out of bound. Wait a minute. Sorry guys, here should be n minus 1. We are because array indexing starts from 0, no? So I forgotten, that means typing forgotten. So let's submit the code. You can find my teaching on the playlist. So our code is successfully compiled. So let's move to the another problem. Next problem which we can take, wait a minute, can I take search insert position? Search insert position. Wait, it is an easy level problem, but it is an important. I will take it. Okay, I will refresh the code. It works on the binary search. Okay, so we have to insert the search position. Okay, so here is given an array nums 1 3 5 6 and target is given 5. If we found the element in this array, mean target in this array, then we have to return the index. And if we not found that target, means in the second example there is no 2, then where it should be inserted? In the 1 and 3, in between 1 and 3, and its index will be 1. Then we have to return its index as 1. Okay, let's see the code for it. Let's see the code for it. I will take add n equal to nums dot length, and the starting pointer is 0 and ending pointer equal to n minus 1. And okay, I will take I will end it. Okay, and I will also take the mid. Okay, it depends on the binary search. Okay, now we will implement the while loop. Okay, while yes is less than equal to end, then we have to check, we have to take the mid equal to yes plus ending pointer divided by 2. Okay, then we have to take if nums of mid, it is in sorted manner, no, so we are using binary search. Okay, is greater than target. If it is greater than target, then what we have to do? Simply we have to move the ending pointer before mid. Okay, so here end equal to mid minus 1, else if nums of mid is less than target, then we will move, sorry guys, less than target, then simply we will move starting pointer after end mid. Okay, so mid plus 1. And if it is equal, means it is not greater than mid, and if it is not less than target, then we will simply means we have got the insert position. Okay, so we will simply return the mid. Okay, let's compile the code. If it is not found, then we have to return the index, no, so return yes. Let's compile the code. Okay, here spelling mistake. Let's compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled and all test cases are run successfully. Let's submit the code. You can also write at the starting nums of mid equal to target, and then you can follow this, and you can also follow this. Okay, I hope that you understand. Let's go to the next problem. Okay, which one I should take? Wait a minute. Okay, we will take move zeros problem. It is also an important problem. Okay, it is also an easy level problem, but it is important, so I am taking in the important array problems playlist, means in the live session. Okay, we have to move all zeros at the last. Okay, this problem says that we have to move all zeros at the last. It is a very important problem. it looks easy, means it has given the tag as easy, but it's the very foundational problem, okay, means to the array. We have to move these all zeros at the last, okay. So what we will do, simply we will implement, means I will write the code, then I will teach you, okay. First we will take the length of array, nums of length, and we will take the count as 0 starting, okay. We will traverse to the array, and if we found the any 0, then we will put it to the last, okay. But here we will use for loop int I equal to 0 and I should be less than n, and I incremented, and we will put here condition if nums of I is not equal to 0. If it is not equal to 0, then what we have to do, simply we have to put it into the count is 0, no, count is index, okay. Here is 0, it is equal to 0, then we move to the 1. If 1 is not equal to 0, then we have to put it into the count index, means count is 0, so 1 will be moved here, okay. Then I will take here nums of count equal to nums of I, and simply we will increment the count, okay. Okay, now we will after doing this, 1 will be shifted to 1, 3 will be shifted to 2, and 12 will be shifted here. Last 2 are vacant places, okay. To fill that, we have to implement again while loop, while count is less than n. Then what we have to do, simply we have to add nums of count in the count place 0, okay, and simply increment the count, okay. And simply this code is done. Let's submit the code, means compile the code. Sorry, I directly submitted the code. Let's compile the code. Our code is successfully submitted. Okay, our code is successfully compiled. Let's move to the next problem. I will take 2 sum 2 problem. 2 sum 2. Okay. Here is a 2 sum 2 problem. Input array is sorted. It is a medium level problem, but it is important. So here is an given nums array 2, 7, 11, 11, 15. Target is given 9, okay. So what we have to do, simply we have to return the sum of 2 and 7 is 9, therefore the index 1 is equal to, means here is given that index of the array starts from 1 here, not from 0, okay. Okay, then we have to return its index, okay. So I will refresh the code. You can all find these solutions and problems and the code on my channel, and I have tagged that playlist in the description. Okay, first we will take the length of numbers array. If you want a detailed solution, then watch from my playlist. I am running the 100 days of code DSA challenge. I will take starting pointer and ending pointer, and I will take sum also, okay. Okay, and I will create one new array as we solved in the 2 sum problem. So int array equal to new, here it should be square bracket, and it has the length of 2. Okay, now we will implement simple while loop. While s is less than e, then if the sum is equal to target, then we have to increment, okay. So I will take no, I will not directly take increment, okay. So if nums of yes plus nums of end equal to target, then simply we have to put in the array 0 position yes plus 1, and at the first position e plus 1, okay. Array equal to e e plus 1, and we have to break this while loop. So we are using here control statements. I have taught this problem on paper pen on my full length long video dedicated to this problem only. You can find it in the playlist. And again we will take if nums of yes plus nums of end is greater than target, then simply we have to decrement the ending pointer, else we have to increment the starting pointer, else starting pointer is incremented. Okay, this is similar problem only to sum 2, but the array is the given array is of 1 index, okay, not from 0, and we will return the same array. So let's compile the code. This was a very easy problem. Okay, here is a problem. If nums is equal to I will take here one new variable, nums of yes plus nums of end. Okay, this is also same. And here it should be sum only. Okay, here it is coming error. Why it is coming error? 1 minute. Okay, sorry guys, here is not nums, here is a numbers. Array name is numbers. I am writing here nums because before problems we have used only nums, no? So I am writing nums. So I will take here numbers. Now compile the code. Here array name is numbers and I am writing the nums. Sorry guys. So our code is successfully compiled. Let's submit the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled. So let's take the another example. Can I take the longest consecutive sequence? Longest consecutive sequence is a medium level problem. Let's discuss this problem. This is also an important problem. So longest consecutive sequence, we have to find the longest consecutive. Okay, the means here it array contains 1 2 3 4, so 4 is an longest consecutive. Okay, means back to back numbers. Okay, so after 4 it is breakdown. Okay, here 0 1 2 3 4 5, after 5 6 7 8. Okay, 8 means from 0 there is 9, means here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8, there is 9. Okay, so this is a very easy problem, means I have taught on the paper pen in very well manner, deeply, from basics, and from I have also discussed brute force problem also, brute force approach also, and optimal approach also. So let's discuss here directly code. You can watch the approaches, teaching approaches on my long length videos. Okay, its playlist link is given in the description. We will use here hash map. So first I will create here hash map. It will contain the integer and boolean, means true and false. Okay, it will contain integer and boolean. I will name it as map. Okay, and at starting longest length will be 0. Okay, so I will take here long only, I will name it as long, and I will implement for loop, and we will put those all elements in the hash map. Okay, for we will use for each loop. Int is to nums. You can see here array name is also num. In the previous there was numbers. So here map dot put num and boolean as false. Okay, false. You can find this full length video and deeply teached video in the playlist. and we will again implement here for each loop for num is to nums. Okay, I will take here current length. Okay, so current length, I will not write the length as 1 and integer next will be num plus 1, and I will implement here while loop. Sorry guys, here I will implement while loop. While map dot contains key next and map dot get next equal to false. If its boolean value is false, then we have to increment the current length. So current length will be incremented, and map dot put next we will put into the map, and we will make its boolean value as true. Boolean dot true. Okay, and we will increment the next. Okay, now we will take the another variable as previous equal to num minus 1, and while map dot contains key previous, it will be similar to upper one. Here is map dot get equal to in the next there will be previous. Okay, there will be previous. If it is false, then simply we have to increment the current length and we have to make it true. Okay, I will copy this and I will paste it here. Only here it should be previous, and here previous will be decremented. Okay, previous will be decremented. Okay, and after while loop we will use the math.max function method to find the longest length, and we will compare between longest length and current length. Okay, so here it will be, I have given the long equal to maximum, math.maximum between the longest and the current length. Okay, and simply we will return the long. So let's compile the code. Okay, there is an error. Here it is an error. What is an error? Integer, we have taken the integer long equal to 0. Long is an data type, so here I will take long L for length. Okay, I will change here long length, and here also long length, and here also long length, because long is an data type, so we can't use that as variable name. Let's compile the code. Okay, here is an error. Here it should be num only, correct? Okay, here is a spelling mistake. Here it should be L and S. Okay, there are many spelling mistakes, so it is giving errors. Okay, here is an int spelling mistake. Let's compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled. Let's submit the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled. Let's move to the next problem. Okay, which one I have to take? I will take the binary search. Binary search, it is an easy level problem but important as per basics. Okay, for binary search, what we will do, here given an target, and we have to find that target in the arrays. Okay, means given array, and we have to return its index. So what we will do, we will take an length of nums array, and starting pointer as 0 and ending pointer as n minus 1, n minus 1, and we will take mid. Okay, now we will implement a while loop. While s is less than equal to ending pointer, then we have to take the mid equal to s plus ending mod divided by 2, and if nums of mid is equal to target, if it is equal to target, then we have to simply return the mid, and else if nums of mid is greater than target, then we have to decrement the e by mid minus 1, else we have to increment starting pointer mid plus 1, else s equal to mid plus 1, and simply it is done. And if it is not there, means if target is not present in the array, then we have to return minus 1. So return minus 1. Sorry, let's compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled and all test cases are run successfully and accepted. Let's submit the code. Okay, our code is successfully submitted. Okay, now which problem I should take? Search in rotated array is similar to the linear search. Okay, I will teach you the linear search. Okay, directly not named here linear search, so it should be search in rotated sorted array. Okay, we have to find the 0 in this target. Okay, search in rotated sorted array is equal to the linear search. Okay, in the leetcode there is not mentioned directly linear search, it is mentioned as linear in search in rotated sorted array. Okay, you can also find this by you cannot use here binary search. Okay, because in the binary search the array should be in sorted manner. Here it is given in unsorted manner. Okay, to implement here the binary search, you have to sort the array first. Okay, but I am teaching here linear search, so I will use directly linear. Okay, so it is very simple. We have to take the length of nums array first, and we have to take the I pointer. Okay, and we will implement the for loop in I equal to 0, I should be less than n, and I increment it, and if nums of I is equal to target, then what we have to do, simply we have to return the I. Okay, so return I means index of that element, and if it is not found, then we have to return the minus 1. So here return minus 1. Let's compile the code. Okay, our code is successfully compiled and all test cases are accepted. Let's submit the code. It is a medium level problem, but you can use here linear search to solve this problem. Okay, our all test cases are run successfully and code is successfully submitted. Okay, now let's move to the next problem. I have taken this problem to teach you the linear search. There are many important problems like largest number, second largest number, and palindrome number, and valid parenthesis in the string, and valid string means palindromic string in the string section. But today I am taking the important array problem, so I am telling you the array largest number, second largest number, and prime number, even odd, and palindrome number. There are many problems, but those are not mentioned in leetcode. Okay, so okay, let's see the sort colors. This is also an important problem in which we have to sort the array. Means we have to directly not use the arrays.sort function. We have to sort it, okay, by using 3-pointer approach. Okay, what we have to do, we have to put I and j pointer at the starting at 0th index and k at the last index. Okay, if k is equal to 0, then what we have to do, swap with the I. Okay, so I will write the code, you will understand by seeing the code. I will take here I will take the num int n equal to nums dot length, and I will take I comma j comma k. Okay, so at start I will be at 0 index, j will be at 0 index, and k will be at the last. Okay, so I equal to 0, j equal to 0, and k equal to n minus 1. Okay, now simply we will use the while loop. Okay, while j is less than equal to k, while j is less than equal to k, then what we have to do, in this while loop we will put if nums of j, means we will take I as 0, j as 1, and k as 2. Okay, here are only 3 numbers as red, white, and blue. Okay, there are colors red, white, and blue. Red is 0, white is 1, and blue is 2. Means we are taking pointer I as 0, j as 1, and k as 2. So if nums of j is equal to 1, then simply what we have to do, we have to swap with the I pointer. Okay, so swap, I will create one method, swap public void swap. It will contain the integer array nums. I will name it as num, and int I will take it as x, and int I will take it as y, and I will take int temporary variable, and while x is less than equal to y, if x is less than y, no, I will not implement the while loop because we are swapping only 2 numbers. No, we are not swapping whole array. So temp equal to nums of x, and nums of x equal to nums of y, and nums of y equal to temp. Okay, this is an basic swapping formula. Then we will use it, we will come to the original code. If j is equal to nums of j equal to 1, then we have to swap it I comma j, and we will increment I and j also. And else if nums of j is equal to, sorry, here j is equal to 0, it should be 0, and here it should be 1. If it is equal to 1, then we have to increment j, okay, and else we have to decrement k, swap and decrement k. So swap nums comma j comma k, and k will be decremented. Let's compile the code. Okay, there is an error. Here there is missing semicolon. Let's compile the code. Our code is successfully compiled. Let's submit the code. Okay, our code is also successfully submitted. So this was our today's session based on the important array problems which are important for the big tech companies and FANG companies in the coding and interview rounds. These all problems are solved by me in the channel, and videos are uploaded, and I am running the 100 Days of Code DSA challenge. You can find the playlist below in the description. You can find these all problems detailed solution on the paper pen. I have taught the all approaches, mean 2 to 3 approaches of each problem in deep. Okay, so you can find it in the playlist. The link is given in the description. Okay, so you can find it there, and I have also provided the code in the GitHub, and that links are also given in the each videos, each problems description. Okay, so you can find these all problems in the DSA playlist. Okay, so this was our today's session on the important array problems. Okay, now in future we will also take the important string problems which are important for the interview and coding rounds of big tech companies, FANG companies. Okay, so I am running 100 Days of DSA Code challenge. Today was the day of 34th day of 100 Days of DSA challenge. You can join me up to 100 days. Okay, I am taking easy to medium and medium to hard level problems which are important for the interviews and coding rounds. Okay, I am taking only important problems on that series 100 Days of Code challenge. You can join me. Okay, so if you liked my teaching and if you want the further details about the companies and the coding rounds, interviews, all important problems, then you can subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to stay tuned on my channel. So you have to subscribe the channel for further information and important problems. I will also take many important problems like dynamic programming and competitive programming, heap, stack. I have taught all those, and I will also taught in the 100 Days of Code DSA challenge. You can connect with me on the 100 Days of DSA challenge. So thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked my video, then like, share and subscribe, and press the bell icon for getting the updated notification.